Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my stream. Don't know why they didn't come up there, but anyways, thank you for joining me. It is Monday, July the 12th here in Southern California, just after 7 p.m. Hope you are having a great Monday, as good as it can possibly be. I know it's a first day back to work. Going to be jumping on, let me see here. Today is going to be 144.250. So let's get right back into it here. Why is this not working? My hotkeys don't seem to be working. My OBS software had frozen up. Oh, there something goes. Oh, now it's working. All right. Sorry about that. I had a little malfunction on my OBS software. May have to do an update here. So anyways, let's see if anybody's here on frequency here in Southern California. You can hear my really trusty, noisy chairs doing its thing as always. So let's jump on, see who's on. This is Greg, K6EGG from the city of Chino here.
Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf monitoring 144.250 from the city of Chino. Anybody out there on frequency?
Hey Greg, this is Tony, KS6KYB Cargo Grove.
Hey Tony, how's it going? Long time no talk. How have you been?
Hey kid, just busy with the kids' summer routines. How about you?
Just getting back in the swing of things. Have this week off, but I think Anthony got sick, right? Last time I talked to you, he had to miss some of his camp, if that's correct.
Correct. And then the following week, he was able to continue. So it was very nice of the camp to let him do that. And then the little girl got sick after him.
Yeah, I'm having that trouble with mine right now. My 3-year-old in preschool, like every other week she's sick. She's passing it. She's passed it to me a couple times, but luckily the last 2 times I haven't gotten it. But I feel your pain, brother.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, kids, it comes with the territory, right? But you know what? They do recover very fast. He was okay the next day, and so was she. It's only one day, or it's barely like 12 hours or so.
That's always good. I know one of them, for Haley, my daughter, she was out, it messed her up for a solid 10 or so days.
Roger. Yeah, one of those really bad ones could knock him out for a whole week. Throws the whole schedule off, Yeah, that's very tough. And, when they're sick, you feel that the parent, it's no fun. And you hate to see them not their usual self.
Yeah, I was kind of bummed. My wife had to go to a family. It was a memorial service in Pennsylvania, and of course she gets sick. My daughter gets sick the day before, and so they had to ride on the plane together with a cold. So, but yeah, it's part of the territory, at least with the youngins like that. So, everything else good in your world?
Yeah, everything's good. Everything's good. And how about you? Are you back to work?
Yeah, I am back to work. I did one day on the 4th of July, and then kind of went back to normal this weekend. So it's good to be back to work. And by the way, I did talk to Denny on your brother on D-Star. He was in Boston. He connected to the Keller Peak repeater, I don't know, maybe a week ago or so ago.
Oh, excellent. Very good. Yeah, I guess he's using his hotspot, I guess, and that's how he's linking it. Wonderful. Very good. Another mode.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. He's got me thinking about getting one of those things. That's for sure.
Roger, Roger. Yeah, and you know, there are a few hundred, well, maybe a couple hundred, right? Is that right?
Yeah, I think it's 3. I think it's the something hotspot open 3 or whatever it's called, and it's about $300, maybe a little bit more. They've raised the price on it since last look, I think.
Roger, Roger. Yeah, you know, I think it's neat to have another mode to keep your options open. You know, in case you're out on the road, it's a good way to make contact with people at home.
Yeah, and it's good, you know, if you're in a car and you can't hit a repeater or something, maybe you're out in the desert or in not a good location, whatever, with good repeater coverage or something like that, you can connect to that, you know, your little mini node there, or your mini your hotspot there, and you can talk away without any you know, breakup or anything like that.
Yeah, copy that. I gotta let's get his hotspot and borrow it from him and try out for a little bit.
Yeah, if I go back on the road, I definitely are interested in maybe getting one of those, and then I would of course need another HT to do that. So we'll see how that goes.
Copy that. Yeah. Hey, yeah, that's right. You used to drive like to Vegas and stuff, right?
Yeah, I did a couple times over the last year. Usually those are just 1 or 2 days, but that would be fun to talk on, stay in touch with people. But I do have that WFM software that seems to be pretty solid in his way of connecting with my Mac. So at least I can connect directly to my 9700 if I wanted to, and then talk to repeaters if I want to.
Okay, roger that. Yeah, there's a lot of neat technology these days, and yeah, very exciting.
Yeah, I haven't heard you out in a while. You everything good?
Yeah, all good. Yeah, I haven't been on the radio too much. You know, last week he was back in camp. I did set up mobile, so I was more doing mobile with my 7100 than doing base. So this week is a little bit slower. Hey, hope I'm reaching you. I'm not looking at YouTube, but what's my signal to you today?
You're about an S2. Conditions are going in and out, so it's hard to say. You're solid. You're definitely making it in there. I know the last couple days I was talking to Keith. He was like a S5, S7, and dropped to like a S1 right before sunset.
Yeah, like right about now, sunset. You're about the same, S2, S3, but you know, loud and clear, so I can hear you just fine.
Excellent, cool deal. And yeah, I'm streaming right now. If you're really bored, up to 170 subscribers, so pretty interesting, and getting a lot more people watching from different parts of the world as well. So it's kind of cool. I wasn't really thinking that would happen, but it did.
Yeah, you have a following now. Hey, I saw a couple of videos. One is the video of your ham shack. You gave a nice tour. Anthony really enjoyed that. And then he also saw the one made by Curtis. That was really neat too.
Curtis has an amazing setup. I was talking to some of the other guys about it a couple days ago. He has like a setup like an AM radio station with like all the different little radio towers not towers, but antennas in the backyard, and he has actually 2 shacks. He has a HF shack and a VHF UHS shack. So yeah, he did a good little job on that thing, and he had a lot of work involved with his radio setups at his home QTH there.
I know, it's so impressive. And that would be a dream. But I have no expertise. I wouldn't know how to set that up. But wow, you know, to have his the antenna point. I mean, how many people have antenna points, right? It's so impressive. How did you get the video?
How did I get his video? How did I get what?
Say again?
You asked me how did I get the video. What are you referring to, his video?
Did you get Curtis's video?
It was from YouTube. I have another little setup here. I can plug in. By the way, hi Brian and K6EGG. I plugged in a HDMI into my software for my streaming, so I can pull stuff off my other computer. So I just basically screen grab the video from YouTube and put it full screen on my stream.
Oh, okay, Roger. I got it. Yeah, looks really good. Good presentation there. Very professional.
Hi, Greg.
Hi, Anthony.
How are you doing, Greg?
I am doing really good. How about you? You enjoying camp?
Yeah, I am.
What kind of stuff you doing at camp?
We were building a robot. It's called an EV3.
A robot, huh? Do you like robots?
Yeah, I do.
Have you been doing anything else this summer? You go swimming or anything like that, or ride bikes?
Yeah, I ride my bike and go swimming.
My daughter Haley is a couple years younger than you, and she's just started swim lessons over the weekend, so she's really enjoying the summer. Hey, Anthony, I'll be back in a few minutes if you could tell your dad as well. I'm sure he's standing there with you holding the radio, but I'll be back in just a few minutes. This is great. K6EGG.
This is K6EGG standing by.
Anybody around in Icom 6-West? Hey, Brad. Alright, this is Tony, KN6KYD. Greg will be back.
Okay, I didn't know you went away.
Oh yeah, we were just chatting a little bit, and then he stepped out for a moment.
A lot of people out here tonight?
Say again, Fred?
A lot of people out here tonight?
No, he just started. So I think, to my knowledge, we're the first two.
Okay. How do you like to do the interior of your airplane?
The new interior? Yeah, it's great.
When are you going to put a bigger motor in there?
Oh, yeah, like a supplemental motor, like a little jet engine?
Well, I mean, not a jet engine, but a little bit more power.
Oh, you know what? Danny already did that. He told him with a little more power.
You already did that, huh?
Yeah. So it's called the Sparrow Hawk.
Well, it's a Sparrow now, huh?
Yeah, the Sparrow Hawk conversion. So it gets you, I think, close to 20 to 30 more horsepower. No, maybe closer to 20.
Okay. What you ought to really do is get plate it off and get a 172 SP.
Oh, yeah, that would be nice. You know, some people do the 150 horsepower conversion for the 150. So they call it 150, 150.
But you get a 172 SP, you get 230. I mean, no, not 230, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's is it 180? Oh, you had a 150, 150. Is that Alex? Roger, I can imagine, just 150 horsepower on that little airplane. That's going to be pretty nice. Roger, I hear you. Yeah, you feel it more for sure in the car. The airplane is so draggy that you don't get much more speed. You're right. Yeah, Roger. By the way, this is Tony, KN6KYD. I'm in Garden Grove. I'm in Garden Grove, on the west side of Garden Grove, pretty close to the Los Alamitos Air Base. I'm sorry, what's that temperature my daughter was talking? we are, we still get the ocean breeze, so it was still pretty cool. Yeah, Roger. I can imagine. Yeah, just if I just go north a few miles, I'll feel it. You're right. So yeah, I'm fortunate that I'm relatively close, still close to the ocean, close enough to still get the ocean influence. So I think it only got up to high 70s for me here. So we are still fortunate. But it'll get hot here sooner or later. Roger. Yeah, we just open our windows and doors too. We have a cat though, so if we open the windows too much, he'll kind of hole in the screen and get out. So we have to just open each window a little bit. Yeah, true. They have a mile to go. That's right. This cow of ours have gone their way. He's an escape artist. In the morning we'll find a big hole in the screen. He's gone. But we've been fortunate. He's been back. He comes back every time. So sometimes he'll be gone for a few hours, and he finds his way back. Your name is John, is it? Hey, this is Tony, K6EGG. The boss just got home, so I'll be back. I gotta leave now, but I'll be back. 73 for now.
For those of you just joining us here, all four or so of you guys, or girls, or girls, I should say, that was Tony K and 6K down in Garden Grove, probably about 30 or so miles away from me. That's my chair squeaking again. We are in 144-250 here from beautiful Southern California. It's about 7:35 here. Actually, see it right there in the clock there. I don't know why I just said that, but anyways, let's keep listening in and see what we can come up with. Usually Mondays are a little more quieter, so we'll see what's going on here. I just got done watching the home run derby, which was kind of boring. Watched Shohei Ohtani get knocked out first round, so I was like, I'm out. Had some barbecue hamburgers. Now I'm just chilling, playing some radio. This is Greg, K6EGG.
Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf monitoring.
Hey Greg, how's it going? AJ6BE.
What up, man? How you doing, buddy?
Living the dream, man. One day at a time.
Are you on your normal radio right now?
Yes, sir.
It's weird, you're lower signal than normal.
2 watts.
Oh, well, there you go.
Are you struggling to hear me?
No, not at all. I just wondered if you had an issue because you're usually 20 over here.
Am I smashing the 7 right now?
You are smashing my 7 right now. My 7 hasn't seen a signal like that since the last person hit it.
Crushing it.
Busy day in the work front today?
Yeah, my counterpart is off this week, so I'm doing my job and his, so yeah, it's going to be a little hectic.
And weather looks decent this week, so probably nothing getting canceled, I'm assuming.
No, surprisingly, this is the time of year and, you know, the time of market where people will book 2 different companies and then, you know, pick the cheaper one when it comes down to it.
Like last minute?
Yep, like cancel today at 4 o'clock for tomorrow.
Wow. Are they under contract or something, or they just, you know, pull the rug out?
They just pull the rug out. You know, it's so busy right now. Sometimes it gets kind of tough to get things done. So they put their order in at 2 different places, and they hope to get the cheaper place. And if the cheaper place can pull it off, great. But if not, they've got us.
And as you know, cheaper for doing work is not always the best.
But it is when you can cancel.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, though. I mean, the material is different. Quality of the material could be different. We don't actually do the labor to it, so I guess that's not part of it. But it is an interesting marketplace, and that happens every summer when everybody gets busy. Everybody starts double booking, you know, or they book something because they think they might be ready by then, but maybe they're not. So they'll book it for like a week and then pick the day they actually want and cancel the other 4.
Does that happen very often? So you have a lot of material sitting around then, if that's the case?
It happens more than it should with certain customers, but we know who the people are, and we try to do the best we can to stay ahead of it.
I got you.
Some people are just notorious for it.
Contact.
Go ahead, sir.
Fred K6 West City. We on 7149, 40 meters. It's check in now for the ZL1 over in Africa, if you want to check into Africa.
You copy that, Andy?
Yeah, I appreciate it, but I'm not going to switch over tonight.
Yeah, they're only lower than 25 people, and if you want to get it up there, up to the number 9 right now, you got a chance to get in there. Get your name on the honor roll.
Man, my wife snapped a picture for me on the freeway earlier of a truck with, well, let's just say I got 2 words: antenna envy.
Was it like a lot of them, or a nice big one on the center, or what was it?
I'll send it to you.
Excellent. I could put it up on the live stream too.
any new check-ins there, Greg? There, I talked to a couple hams today. They said they were going to come up here tonight.
They could be in there. If anybody's new, jump in, say hi, hit the subscribe button. Say hi in the chat, that is. Would love to hear where you're from. I know it looked like we had Brian and Joe Brad over in, I think he was in Mississippi just a few minutes ago.
This guy's Tony. Tony, he's located over in Linwood, California.
All right, Tony, out in Linwood, are you watching tonight? Does he have sideband capabilities?
That's what he said he did. Yeah, he didn't even know about this gathering here. I told him about it today and told him about the website streaming and everything, so he said he's going to come up here. So no Tony yet, huh?
Not the Tony you're referring to. We had Tony KN6KYV a few minutes ago before I left for the little ham radio shack person office.
This Tony's over in Linwood, California. He's operating underneath HOA.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. I said, I wouldn't worry about that HOA. You live down in Linwood and Compton area.
And I don't know if you're anybody watching the stream right now. I just put up the picture that Andy just sent me here of antenna envy. It looks like some sort of HF antenna, I'm guessing there. Look at a Toyota truck there in the back bed there.
On a tow truck?
No, it's in the back of the bed of the pickup.
Okay.
I wish I could see the base clear, see if that's a big old coil or what, but yeah, interesting.
Yeah, I zoomed in. I could. It was too dark, but still, that's nice and big. He's definitely not parking in his garage.
Yeah, I don't see a tilt-over mount on that bad boy.
And what was that, Fred?
He's got a big garage like mine. You don't have to lower the antenna at all.
Did he see the size of the antenna?
The size of my garage?
No, but this looks like you need a warehouse.
My garage door, Greg, is 17 feet tall.
It might make it then.
Yeah, because if he's over 14.6, he's going to hit bridges.
I bet he's pushing that envelope. It's up there, man.
Hey, Keith, you out here, Keith?
He might be sandbagging.
He probably is. Maybe he's not sandbagging. Maybe he's doing a couch potato.
So, Fred, what do you got in that 17-foot tall garage? You got anything fun in there?
I got a lathe that fits.
So you can watch here in just a second. Yeah, we'll hit the TX button here. Oh, my daughter's coming in here.
Welding machines, presses, lifting machines, 4 snap-on toolboxes, the big ones. I got a lot of stuff in there.
Right on. No big motorhome or anything?
Compressor, 160-gallon air tank.
No big motorhome or anything? What do you need the height for?
Motorhome, so I can put a 45-footer in there.
You just got to clear out some of the tools to do it, or what?
Oh, yeah. And move all my Harleys out of the way.
How many Harleys you have? Nice.
When one just isn't enough.
It was just like radios.
Amen, brother.
I got a Dynawide Glide. I got a Road King, Screaming Eagle, Road King. I got a Screaming Eagle Fat Boy.
You take them out periodically, or do they just take up space in the garage at this point?
Every week, I'm putting a radio on there. Right now, I'm taking my Road King. I'm putting a radio kit on there, so I'll have a D-Star, 2 meters, 440, HF on the Road King.
There you go.
Yeah, and I'm going to the race place helmet, so I have all the speakers in my helmet, the microphone like the police got, and push button talk on the handlebars. I don't want to operate Vox. Yeah. And I got GPS on it, speakers on it, radio system on it.
Anybody new to the stream, jump in, say hi, let us know where you're at. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. My daughter's going crazy in the background.
Anyway, the Screaming Eagles, and then I got the, I forget what you call it again. I got the Screaming Eagle Super Kit there, the hot rod kit to soup them up.
Very cool.
So she's putting out about 135 horse.
And now Andy's running full power here.
Screaming Eagle, and then what else I got on that thing? Oh yeah, two to one racing pipe. Van Hines racing pipe 2-to-1. Not the regular 2-to-1 pipe. I got the racing pipe 2-to-1.
Sound set up. What kind of radio are you going to put on it?
Well, I'm putting Icom 5100 and Icom, 2 Icoms. So we got the heads that come off, and it'll still be on the handlebars there. Yeah, I'm fixing it all up.
Sounds like a nice little project.
Yeah. I got the fuel tank tore off right now, so I'm running all the wires up. I'm running separate wires for all the radios on separate circuits.
So of the three, which one's your favorite?
Well, what do you think?
The one you're putting all the gear on, I would hope.
I like the Dynawide Glide, and I like the Road King. I don't care too much for the Fat Boy. The Fat Boy's got a 210 tire, big white tire on the back. It don't corner as good. But my other two bikes have got the 180 tire. I can lay them down better.
Can drag a knee.
Yeah, see, you can corner better with a 180. Anything over 200 tire on there, you can't corner good. It's all for show with a big white tire in the back. You can't lay them down.
I guess I'll have to take that one off your hands.
See, I used to race motorcycles, so I'm used to coming in the corners and laying it down.
Too cool, man. What haven't you done, Fred? Holy cow.
Well, there used to be a racetrack out there in Corona years and years ago off of McKinley. I don't know if you remember now. I used to race on that track, motocross.
You told me that story once. I had no idea that was out here. But you were talking about the circle, right?
Right, yeah, motocross.
Yeah, I remember I heard that story years ago, but I never remember that. But it just boggles my mind that was an actual track at one point.
It was an actual racetrack. I used to do 3 races a night there on a Friday night.
Too cool.
That was back in 1973.
Oh, see, I was still well into diapers at that point.
Well, that's the problem. You were dragging everything. You were dragging your diaper.
It wasn't a diaper he was dragging.
Oh!
Anyway, I got a picture of me, K6 West. I got a picture of me of my helmet where it had a motocross bike went across my helmet, so you can see the knobbies on my helmet.
So you went down once in a while. Was it dirt or was it paved at the time? AJ6BE for ID.
No, it was motocross. It's the dirt. The dirt.
Wow.
I got, and then I got another picture. I'm making a left-hand turn. Just imagine this. Making a left-hand turn where the back end of the bike is kicking out to the right, and my head is turned to the right, and I got my bike on a 45-degree angle, laying down. You see the dirt coming up, the rocks coming up, and I'm making a left-hand turn. And my head is turned toward the camera, smiling. Hammer down.
Just power sliding around it?
Right.
That's awesome.
I changed the gearing on my bike. I didn't have stock gearing on the bike. You changed the front gearing. I had the stock from Honda comes with a 14 tooth, and I put a 13 tooth. So that's like losing 7 teeth in the back. So that gave me more pull.
Well, you're certainly squeezing the juice out of it.
Well, yeah, I did that. So she pulled hard. Every time I hit that throttle, that front end wanted to come up, so I always had to lean ahead and put a little weight on the front end, or the front end want to pop up, and then you know, everybody's getting ahead of me, you know, in a race. So every time I got on the throttle, I had to lean ahead and, you know, contradict my body weight on the bike.
Well, I'm watching the YouTube channel, and your signal is fluctuating big time, man. I see you going from like an S4 to an S7 and back. That's interesting.
Well, that's because my neighbor's grabbing my antenna. He's waving it back and forth.
Tell him to grab the tip.
Yeah, with the audio still out on the signal, right? The audio still out even though the signal's changing.
Just the tip.
Just the tip. What's your YouTube channel rated at?
Probably a G.
For general class? Okay.
Yep.
Yep, I hear the guys calling Africa right now. Listen to this. K6EGG, listen. They're talking to Africa right now. And you know what they're talking about?
What's up?
I said that was the guys talking to Africa. You know what they're talking about?
The weather?
No, the natives are getting a little restless down there.
I think the natives are getting restless everywhere.
But down in Africa, they use those blowguns with poison darts.
What's the frequency you got on that one? I'm going to tune down there and just listen a little bit.
7.149. 7.149.
I'll be back in just a few minutes, K6EGG. Stream will stay going.
Oh, you going to listen down there too, Greg?
Oh, I got to go to the bathroom.
Well, that's going down, not up. Anyway, Andy, you hear him out there?
Yeah, they're talking about the weather.
That's Africa they're talking to out there.
Yeah, they're certainly, I'm not sure which station's talking now, but he's certainly slamming it.
Yeah, he hit me with an S9.
Is that the station talking now?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's I don't know, 15 over right now?
Oh, wow. I don't got my preamp on. If I turn my preamp on, then it'll go up louder.
Oh, yeah, I do have my preamp 1 on.
Oh, I don't got my preamp on. Yeah, that's without the preamp. Talking to Billy.
Hell, he's still an S9 without it.
What was that?
He's still an S9 even without the preamp.
Right. Yeah, every night down this frequency, 147, 149, 151, 152, those several frequencies there, they're always working Africa stations every night.
I'll have to keep an eye out on that. I don't really do a whole lot of HF during the week. I usually just kind of 2-meter it and then call it a night.
Can you get on 75 meters or no?
Yep.
I'm on 75 meters every night on 3888, 3888, and 3900, and 390005. I'm on those three frequencies quite often, and also 3913. I know several frequencies there every night at 6 to 8 o'clock.
I'll have to listen for you.
Yeah, join it in the morning too. 6 o'clock in the morning, 3888. Are you up at 6 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, sometimes on the road by then, sometimes just, here at the house.
Well, get on 3888 there in the morning. Yeah, you'll talk to Ken down there in Palm Desert. He's the first one that comes up all the time.
Well, I'm changing cars. As soon as I get the new car, which should be tomorrow or Wednesday, I'll try and get HF going in the car too.
Okay, what kind of radio are you going to put in there?
Just the 7100. I just barely put it in the pickup truck, and now I'm getting rid of the pickup truck and getting something else. So I haven't put the HF in, though. I'm just doing 2-meter sideband basically with it.
Okay, K6EGG. Yeah, I talked to a guy today and did some radio, 2-meter radio. Let me see his call. I mentioned his call here today. Tony. Are you out there tonight, Tony, in Linwood? He said he's going to come up here tonight. I guess not.
Up here from where?
Tony, I met him on the road today. He was at HRO there, and he has a lot of radio problems and a lot of noise in the radio, so we'll come up here and help you fix it up. And I said, you got 2-meter sideband? He said, yeah, jump up here. So I didn't know there was anybody up there, so I told him to come up here. He's in the HOA, so he's running a little antenna out in the front yard of the condominium he lives in. And I said, where do you live? He said, in Linwood. I said, well, I don't care. I don't think they care about those rules out there in Linwood. So that's where the Bloods and the Crips live, so who cares about HOA?
Well, heck, you ought to be able to talk with you from there.
Right. So who cares about HOA when you got all that going on? Yeah, they got drive-bys and everything going on up there.
Certainly is a lovely part of town.
Yeah, he said he lives right on the edge.
Well, most towns have their spots,
And I said, well, what edge do you live on, the red side or the blue side?
Maybe it's purple. He's right in the middle.
Yeah, boy, because they just shoot you if you're wearing a different wrong color hat.
Doesn't red and blue make purple?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, right. And another thing he told me, he puts his antenna inside the house every night. I said, what for? He said, so they don't steal it.
Oh, geez.
How you like that?
Time to move. Boy, 40 is just smoking tonight.
Well, I told you. Hear those contacts?
Yeah, somebody's coming in 20 over now.
So you never knew about this frequency, huh?
I probably heard people talking on it, but maybe didn't interrupt or something. I didn't know there was a regular deal on it, but I'm not really into those things, the regular check-in kind of thing.
Well, this this guy in Africa, he's on those 3 frequencies every night in Africa. If you got one of the geogram maps like I got, as soon as you see the sunspots come over, which is touching Africa right now, because I'm looking at my map right now.
You got that map that shows the lights or whatever?
Right. And a quarter of Africa is showing right now. The top end of Africa to the middle end of Africa is showing in the white. So that means that area is workable right now on skip, and that's what that means. They can talk in that area. And the map keeps moving toward the left, which is opening up to more in Africa. So in another hour, Africa will be wide open.
Is that the one MFJ makes?
No, MFJ don't make this one.
Who makes that one?
Geocon, the people who make the regular one, the one that costs $2,000.
Is it a computer-based program or an actual hang-on-the-wall type deal?
No, they make the ham one that hangs up on the wall, the same company, but I got the computer-based one. You got to get one, they're nice.
I'm too cheap, man.
Well, get the computer one. It's cheaper than the one hanging on the wall. You know what the one that costs to hang on the wall?
How much?
$3,000.
Yeah, I couldn't justify any of that.
They used to back in the 70s when I first looked at them. They're only like $1,200 then. The computer-based one you can get for $400.
That's more in my range.
It's more accurate than the other one. The other one you have to rebuild it every 5-6 years because it's got actually moving parts in it. But you can get a cheap version, I don't know, for $100 and have it on your computer.
Yeah, maybe when I retire and have more time to play. Right now, I don't think I can justify it. I can figure out pretty much online for free what's working, or just spin the dial, which is kind of fun for me.
Spin the dial, huh?
Yeah, I guess that's different now. Now it's look at the look at the scope.
Yeah, they're still working 40 meters there. I got my volume. I'm going to hear somebody still talking.
Yeah, I still see an S15 over talking right now.
Well, K6EGG, the reason why that band ain't more active, because, see, that's in the extra class band. That's the extra class. That's below 71, 71. Anything below that is extra class.
Yeah, that's why I went all the way. That way I'm not limited. I don't got to worry about it.
Yeah, see, there's a lot of DX stops there. You know, they're right above 71, 71. You hear a bunch of up there, but they can't go low there because they're only a general or so, you know.
So what's your latest project? Is it the bikes or is it one of the other mobile units?
What was that?
So what's your latest project you're working on? Is it the bikes, or are you working on a mobile version of something for your carts or one of those things? You had a lot of projects going last time I talked to you.
Oh, I'm working on the cart. Putting H up on the cart. Never got it working right yet. I don't got it working right yet. Not yet.
What's the issue?
And I'm not loading up the antennas right. I don't know if there's a problem with the tuner or what. It's an old tuner I drug out. So I'm going to put my other tuner in the house, changing tuners and see if it works. So something with tuning the antenna, something.
That's on HF specifically, or what?
On HF, yeah. Everything else I got working on. I just can't get the HF working on the cart right. It just ain't loading up.
We tried a couple antennas already.
Yeah, I think I got a problem with the coax cable. I'm going to take the coax cable. I have to take the tuner all apart to put new coax cable into it.
Yeah, I had that once where a jumper went bad on me.
Yeah, something's wrong in there. So, I'm going to get it going, but it ain't working right yet. But I got my backpack working better. It's working real good.
You doing much with it?
Yeah, I took the 3-foot radios out. I had 3-foot and I replaced them with 7-footers, and it works so much better.
You just let them coil up at the bottom of the bag, or what?
Yep. That's what you should do to your Jeep. It's amazing how that thing works.
Yeah, I need to tinker with that stuff.
Yeah, on the Jeep, that's what you got to do since you don't got a lot of metal showing.
Yeah, the Jeep, I'm not really worried about the radio on the Jeep because I'm not driving it daily, that's just, I drive it when I'm going off-roading basically, so that one I'm not too concerned about, but the daily driver is the one I want to play with.
Yeah, but what's nice in the Jeep, you can turn the squelch full up, you can hear everybody loud, clean, and clear, and have the squelch up. When you're driving around, you got the squelch on or off?
I got it on. I always leave it up a little bit.
Yeah, but now you're bringing the signals even louder. Yeah, for a very simple, put a little radio kit on it,
Yeah, I just, the only time I ever use the radio in the Jeep is when I'm talking to people I'm wheeling with, and we're all, looking at each other, basically.
Okay. But sometimes somebody might be way down in the canyon, and you got to reach out and fix someone.
Yeah, that's true. And the good news is I'm usually the bigger station because everyone's got them stupid Baofangs,
Oh, those radios?
Yeah, people don't put antennas on their Jeep anymore. They just grab an HT and go with that.
Well, that's what they use?
Most of them, yeah.
Why?
They're not ham operators, so they don't spend the money.
But they spend the money on those big tires and wheels.
Well, yeah, you got to have that.
Or you got to have an antenna.
I think so.
Yeah, when I drove my military Jeep, I had 2 big whips up there all the time. I mean, 2 big whips.
I still want to put that 9-foot or whatever it is, 8-foot, 9-foot whip on.
Oh, the one I talked about?
Yeah, I think it's 8 feet, right?
8 feet, but then I put a 1-foot extension on mine.
And that's what was on your Jeep, or what?
Yeah, the object of the 1-foot extension will let you load on 80 meters.
On a 2-meter whip?
Oh, no, not on a 2-meter whip. No. I was talking HF. I'm sorry.
No, yeah. No, you were talking about, I think, a 96-inch or something antenna the other day on 2-meter.
Yeah, they do make that.
That's interesting to me. I mean, it'd be a roof smacker every time you went somewhere, but it's interesting.
Yeah, I'll tell you who told me about that one. AJ60. Hey, AJ60, he gave me the model number. I wrote it down. I forgot where's that. He's the one who told me about it. I looked it up, and it's the truth. AJ60, K6 West. You up there, Curtis? He'll give me the model number. You can look it up. It's the biggest 2-meter antenna made. And it's made by Hustler.
Really?
Really. You got to order it because nobody stocks it. And it's a 7-foot long antenna. For 2 meters. So everybody thinks you're running a big CV whip, and we're actually running a big whip for 2 meters.
Is it like that, though? Is it like a big stainless steel whip, or is it a base load thing, or what does it look like, do you know?
Looks like a stainless steel whip for CB radio, but instead of being 8 feet long, it's 7 foot. So you'll transmit and receive a bigger signal without.
Hello, everybody.
K6O, you out there tonight?
This is Greg, K6EGG. Anybody new to the stream tonight? Don't forget to hit that subscribe button there at the bottom right.
I've seen one somewhere.
You'll get alerted when I go live. Here's some great conversation like we are tonight. This is Greg, K6EGG.
It was 90-some inches, but maybe it was some 80-something.
Hey, Andy, you know that there's a swap meet this weekend?
No, I didn't know that.
Now you do. It's in the Claremont church thing that they did a couple weeks ago.
Oh, wow. Has it been a month already?
It will be, yeah.
Yeah, but you said Pellamar, he ain't going to be there, right?
Say again?
Greg, you said the Pellamar guy, he ain't going to be there?
I did not say that. I don't know anything about that.
Wasn't he?
I don't know. I didn't go last time.
Somebody said he was down there.
I don't know if you're watching, Andy. I'm going to pull up the info here.
I'm looking up an antenna, but let me know when you got it. I'll switch over.
It's on now. It's Granite Creek Community Church, 1580 North Claremont Boulevard in Claremont, California, 91711. Once again, Claremont Creek Community Church at 1580 North Claremont Boulevard in Claremont. It's at 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. It looks like they're going to be giving out donuts, free coffee and donuts.
COVID party.
Super spreader.
Probably not.
It looks like they're doing like a, let me go back on the screen here. They're doing like a after party, ham and eggs at Casa, I can't pronounce that last, the Spanish name there, Mexican restaurant on Foothill. Jimenez?
K6EGG.
Go ahead, Dave.
If you're talking about Bob, AK6R, yes, he will be there.
You hear that, Fred?
Yeah, Bob, that's Bob from Pellamar, right?
Yeah, Bob Bream. Yes, AK6R.
Does he bring a bunch of chokes with him, too?
He did the last time I was there. He had a whole bunch of them.
Okay. Has he got a better sales price there than his website?
No, I can't answer that. I know I bought a line filter from him, and I paid $60 for it, so I don't know what his online is.
Okay. What time does that start at?
It normally opens up for about, I got there last month about 4:45, and I was the first one in there, so I was able to get my own parking spot where I wanted. Bob was on the opposite aisle of me, but people started rolling in around 5 o'clock. The sellers did, that is, and there was a few buyers at that time too.
You're talking 5 o'clock a.m. or p.m.?
AM, and it's normally done by 11.
Okay.
But there's always people packing up by 10 o'clock, depending on how much foot traffic there is.
Okay.
And the coffee and donuts, they like a donation, but they're normally free.
Okay. Are they Krispy Kremes?
Heck if I know, I don't eat donuts. In fact, let's see, I got one more week. See, that's that weekend. I got one more week, and then on the 26th I go in for my surgery, so I'm not going to be gorging down on a whole bunch of sweet stuff.
Okay.
It's probably a good idea.
Yeah, because after that I'm going to be not even bread and water. It's just going to be water.
Yeah, you going to be okay?
Yeah, I'm going in for gastro bypass surgery, so and I need it.
All right, man. I'll be thinking about you. That's going to be a rough coming back, but hang in there.
Yeah, my daughter went through it here probably 3 years ago now. And when I talked to her about it, the only thing I remember her saying that she goes, Dad, you're not going to like it. But, the thing is, she looks good. She lost all the weight. She's kept it off for, at least 2 years. And it's just a big life change. And, I need to get it done. I'm like 150 pounds overweight.
Copy that, man. You're going to feel a lot better. You're going to be able to move around a lot better, probably, and hopefully you'll be with us longer because of that.
Yeah, that's what the goal is. I need to get rid of this and get all the weight off the knee that I need to get replaced. Hopefully, once I lose that weight, then the knee won't bother me as bad, and I can get off a lot of the drugs that I'm taking too as well.
That's always a plus, man. That'll save your liver a little bit, too. Taking all that stuff is not good for you.
Yeah, my wife keeps telling me that, and that she's the registered nurse, so I will have my own personal nurse.
That's good. What the hospital you're having it at?
I'm going to have it done at Orange Coast. That's at Talbert and Brookhurst.
Is that a Memorial Care?
Yes, it is. It's one of the three. So there's Long Beach Memorial, Talbot Memorial, and Hogue Memorial.
That's where I had my surgery at 3 weeks ago.
Memorial or Talbot?
Memorial.
And Long Beach. Wife works there on third floor. It's intensive care. And she's been there coming up 41 years.
Wow.
And let's see, she's got just a little over 2 years, and she's going to retire.
She's definitely earned her retirement, that's for sure. Only being in the hospital for a couple hours a couple weeks ago, the people working there are saints, because it's man, when you're in pain and someone's there to take care of you and make you all better, that means a world to people. And a couple weeks ago when I was in there, I woke up from that anesthesia and I was not doing too good.
Yeah, I've had my back surgery there, and I've had both hips and right knee done all at Long Beach Memorial. And the last two, since my wife works there, I had a room by myself.
After you woke up?
Yeah, I didn't have to share it with anybody.
I was in there, so I think I was out of there 45 minutes after I woke up. I didn't really care. I was a little out of it. I can't remember other than the fact that I was having a really bad time with it.
So what did you have done?
Bilateral hernia surgery, and they also removed my old hernia mesh.
Yeah, that's just an in-and-out surgery. Yeah, mine's. I'm not going to be in very long. They said 24 hours, so I'll be in there for the surgery, and I think I'd stay the next day or come home the next day. I don't remember.
Yeah, I think my buddy had to stay in there 2 nights, if I recall.
Yeah, I've been reading through all the prep here. Well, there's not really a lot of prep to do. I just can't, the day before the surgery, which is a Sunday, and I won't be running the Bozeman net that Saturday. That Sunday, which is the 25th. Yeah, it's a clear liquid day, so there's nothing. Doesn't mean vodka or Jose Cuervo or none of that. And I kid with them. I ask them about this. They go, what? But yeah, basically no food. It's just all liquid, and then I got to be there at 7 o'clock in the morning, Monday morning. But yeah, it's what it's going to be, and my daughter's already pressing me on it. And reading the information, I'm really not going to have probably any solid food for 3 months.
I barely made it 3 days. I don't know how. Just make sure it happens, man. That's all I can say.
Yeah, well, it's mostly, it's all liquid. You got, you can do apple juice, you can do chicken broth or meat broth, and then, of course, all the vitamins, and we've already ordered. I'm not going to be taking them orally. We have patches ordered, so all the vitamins are in the patch, which would be easier on the stomach. And, so we've got about 4 months of that already here at the house. And so in the next week or so, we'll be stocking up on a lot of Jello and, all the stuff necessary. But, I told my wife, Mary, that, well, honey, it looks like we're not going to be eating out very much. I'll be saving money.
Yeah, you're going to be saving a lot of money. That's for sure.
Yeah, I'm going to try to get back out there that Saturday, bring some stuff out. I'm not going to load up as much as I did. I found out yesterday my grandson's 6 that went with me last time. He's the one that normally helps me load my truck and unload my truck. And then Don, a friend of mine, K6EGG, he comes out with me. He's got his own stuff. And we're out there. Hopefully, I can all load up a little bit and take it out. But probably just me and Don this time around. I'll get out here and listen while you guys carry on. This is David, K6EGG.
Cool deal, man. Thanks for checking in. Appreciate it. It's always good to hear your voice. And if I don't talk to you before, next week, I'll be thinking about you.
Well, thank you. I'll probably need all the prayers and help to make sure I come out of it safely.
You taking a handy talkie with you?
No, they're not going to allow that. I checked in on that category, but I will have my cell phone, and I have Echolink on the cell phone.
Okay.
I will not be radio poor.
Hey, Andy, you still out here?
Andy.
I think I heard when I was in the restroom. I heard you guys talking about the Geocron thing. I have one of those the little mini computer deals, the 4K that you hook into your 4K TV. That thing's pretty nice, and I think you could send it in and get it updated for like $50 or $100 or something like that.
Which one you got now?
The first generation one.
Oh, you have the one that hangs on the wall?
No, not the first generation that plugs into your TV monitor.
Okay, yeah, that's an update to the internet.
Yeah, well, I think they have to change something out, so they want you to send it in and they send it back to you for like $100. I think maybe it's $50. I can't remember.
Oh. I bought mine here, I don't know, about a year ago. Is mine a newer one?
I think yours is no, because I think they just added this one like 2 months ago.
I got to send mine in then?
You don't have to do anything. It's just an upgraded version.
Yeah, through the internet.
Well, they don't do it through the internet. You got to send it physically back to them.
That's what I'm saying, because I got a lot of upgrades through the internet.
I don't think this thing upgrades to the internet this time. They do something else. I put it up on the YouTube screen.
Huh.
This one is as of April 21st.
How'd you know about the update?
I got an email from John or whatever, the guy that runs it. I think it's John.
How come he emailed you?
It was just like an ad thing, I think.
Oh.
So it's $99 and you send it in. It's your responsibility to send it in and they send it back to you for free.
Well, I did upgrades through the internet. It just says upgrade and I upgraded.
I think this is more of a hardware thing to upgrade.
And what's the new upgrade?
New layers, including an earthquake map and ham radio, are not capable. Oh, wait a minute here. Which one do you have? Do you have the Atlas?
I got the Geocron.
Is it the version 1, version 2, or Atlas?
Oh. Where'd you buy yours at?
Directly from Geocron.
I got a Geocron. That's what I got. It's a 4K Geocron. What's the ham thing?
It shows ham maps for propagation.
Oh, okay. Was it show another gray line for that?
I think so.
Have you got the app back yet?
I haven't. I'm not planning on upgrading mine. I mean, I don't even use mine that much. I don't even. In fact, I'm going to turn it on right now.
And what's the other upgrade for it?
It just has a bunch of new layers added.
And what's the other layers?
I don't know. I'm still looking it up.
I guess I want to go Geocron and look it up. What's the new updates? I'll look it on the computer here. K6EGG.
Hey, Andy, AJ6BE, K6EGG.
WA6QXA, Keith listening.
Hey, Keith, K6EGG.
Hey, how you been?
Good, just trying to update my geochron right now.
I was chilling in the house, and I was watching a little TV, and I turned on my iPad, and actually turned on your station. I was watching for about 10 or 15 minutes. So I kind of heard a little bit about the conversation about that. Then I said, hey, I need to come out here and talk.
Well, welcome to the board, to everybody.
Seems like the conditions are a little bit better than last night.
I don't know about that. Earlier, Fred was hitting me with like a S6, S7 and back down to 1, and the same thing was happening to Andy. From Fred to Andy.
Okay, so it's up and down. You're hitting about an S6 and no preamp.
Stand by just a quick sec.
And it's WA6QXA listening. Somebody was calling WA6QXA, but you got stepped on. Try again.
Alpha Juliet 6 Oscar, you copy me now?
Yeah, how you doing? Somebody was stepping on you there. How you doing, Curtis?
I'm doing pretty good tonight. It finally cooled down. It's still 95 degrees in the high desert, but I can barely copy you on my vertical, but I can hear you pretty good on my beam.
right, I've turned on some power. Does that help a little bit?
Well, yeah, I'm not having any problems copying you on my beam antenna. You're loud on my vertical, which I normally hear you a little bit better. It's not so good.
Yeah, the conditions are a little wacky tonight. You're like barely moving the needle, but you sound loud to me, you know.
Cool. Yeah, you're like an S6 to me, so you sounded good. Anyway, how you doing?
Yeah, doing all right. I was spend the whole day doing my text. I took an extension because I wasn't ready to get them done when it was time. So I'm like trying to get them done this week now, and they're kind of complicated. I've spent all day, so my eyes are kind of going wacky right now from just looking at figures all day long.
Yeah, I hate doing taxes. I don't make enough money every year. I don't even have to file for taxes. How cool is that?
Oh, that'll be the day. Yeah, I don't do my own taxes, but it takes me a long time to get everything up and running so I can go see my accountant.
By the way, I did update the firmware on my radio to 1.31, and guess what? The RT system software doesn't work with that firmware version, so we have to wait for, I guess, a patch. I'm sure it'll probably come out any day, though.
Yeah, I remember you telling me you updated software. When you say the patch, you mean from RT software they come out with the patch?
Yeah, even the last time I updated the firmware from whatever it was, 1.2 something to 1.3, the software would not function anymore because it had needed to be updated. So I was thinking, well, they went from 1.3 to 1.31. That's kind of like a minor upgrade in firmware. And I tried to load a couple new frequencies from the RT systems to the radio, and it just would not go.
Well, hopefully they won't be too long getting that thing updated, right?
Yeah, they're pretty quick. They're fast. I think the last time it took about a week for them to update it.
You sound like you're pretty proficient with RT software.
Well, not really. It's just a lot faster than poking buttons and trying to remember. Okay, how do you do this manually? It's probably a better idea to do it manually, a few times here and there, but the software just makes life so much easier.
Yeah, because you can kind of do it all at once, cut and paste, right?
Yeah, plus it uses that, what do you call it? It's got a couple software programs where it logs into a database and allows you to search for different repeaters in and around your area. You just tell it, I want to know all the repeaters that are within 30 miles of my location, and it will find them, and they'll just bring them up, and then if you want to put that in your radio, just load it in there instantaneously. You go yes, and voila, there you go.
For those of you watching on the stream, I'm going to see if I can update my RT software for my 9700.
Not too much. Like this frequency, FM, and
sorry.
the,
I just updated my OBS software, so messed up on my settings here.
Simplex frequency I programmed.
Yeah, I always keep the handbook, online, downloaded on my computer because I'm always looking at, I don't want to upload something if I only have to put in one frequency. But if I got more than one and I want to, put them in alphabetical order or frequency order, then definitely the RT systems is the only way to fly.
I'm having struggles trying to program D-Star where you're like, programming the reflectors and all that kind of stuff. Like that one time when you guys did Keller and all that stuff, I was able to listen to you guys when we were talking to that guy from Europe or wherever he was from, or I can't remember where he was from. I could listen to you guys, but I couldn't talk because I was
Windows right here. This is why I hate it.
Well, I think the RT system has a
a program built into it. Let me see. I see Greg was loading his up. It has a program where it helps you do D-Star programming. Mine's loading up right now. I think it's D-Star Helper or something like that. Work setting. Let's see. Radio menu settings. Preferences. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah. Under D-Star, at the very top it says D-Star, and it says you can click on Show D-Star Columns, Digital D-Star Settings, or D-Star Calc. The D-Star Calc is really cool.
I was struggling with not D-Star, but RT software for my 7100. I bought the Mac version for it, and so I called up, and you probably heard the story already. I spoke to the guy, the technical service guy, and he just was insulting the heck out of me and everything.
Anybody new to this channel, feel free to jump in, say hi in the chat, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Always good conversation out here. Curtis AJ60 just brought up a very good point that the new firmware version of the 9700 1.31 that's available now does not work with the 9700 software for RT systems. So I'm just checking to see if there's any available updates. I know you guys just saw that on the screen. So anyways, once again, this is Greg, K6EGG.
I believe there's a lot, and I mean lots of YouTube videos on how to use RT systems. I've watched a lot of those, but D-Star is, even though I've only used it a few times to program D-Star, the D-Star Calc that's at the top of the screen when you have the software loaded up, it definitely helps you a lot in programming memories. So I have a couple repeaters because when you do D-Star, there are certain commands you have to get, like CQ, 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 if you just want to talk to somebody on a particular reflector, and if you want to change the reflector, you got to put in some other kind of commands to change the reflector. Then once you change, then the internet, or not the internet, but the repeater will tell you connected to reflector 40 Charlie, and they'll tell you if you were successful or not. And then if that's what you want, then you have to go back to CQ, 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 or else it won't work right. So there's a lot of things you got to program, even just to change from the repeater from one reflector to another and then back again. And so yeah, it can get complicated. I got to make sure that when I go to D-Star on Santiago Peak or Keller, I have to make sure I put it on the frequency that allows me to just talk. If sometimes I accidentally make a mistake and I put, change the reflectors or something else, and I didn't want to do that. So yeah, you got to be careful once you get. It takes about 4 or 5 memory spaces to program one repeater just to change a reflector from one, and then to disconnect, and then change it back to where it was to start with. So yeah, it takes a lot of memory to do that, and the D-Star Calc that's in RT systems it works. It makes it a lot easier to program.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, I watched a lot of videos. Well, not a lot, but I watched probably 6 or 8 videos easy. And the problem was, like I said, it was a Mac version, and there was no video that I saw that had the Mac version. And they look a little differently, and they work a little differently. So I was struggling, and that's what I was trying to tell those guys, But at any rate, Gabe came to the rescue. He has a 7100 that he's already had programmed. So I was able to basically download, what did I do? He's able to give me the file where I could dump it on my SanDisk or whatever it's called, and put it in my radio. And so I've got him programmed on the 7100. Not every frequency. In fact, I got to get Keller up there, but I have several through his repeater, but nothing here on the 9700 yet.
Yeah, you'll get there. You'll get it all figured out. You know, once you've done a couple times, you'll see that it's not that bad. But of course, I don't get on D-Star very often. Once in a while, I'll go there and call for Fred or one of you guys because it's usually pretty quiet on D-Star. But anyway, I see Greg down there, and oh, by the way, Greg, I don't know if you're copying me or not. I'm on my beam. I know you probably can't hear me that good on the beam, but okay. Fred, his Geocron is the same one I have, and it's the newest generation. I think yours is square, completely square. The one that we have it's square, but it's a rectangle, and it's long and it's skinny. I think it has a faster processor, and it has automatic updates through the internet.
Yeah, so you guys have the one that's upgradable. Mine is not. It won't upgrade anymore.
Yeah, so I think it's definitely well worth the $50, $100, whatever it is, to upgrade, because it does give you a lot more different screens that you can bring up. It's pretty cool. I think I bought mine just a little bit after Fred got his. In fact, I got mine on right now. Of course, it works cool. I mean, you know already how it is.
Yeah, I bought mine 17, I believe. So I think it's definitely the first generation. So they sent me an email just to drop it in the mail and send it up and give them the order number, and they'll send it back within a week, upgraded. But I don't know. I rarely use it. If it's on, it's just in the background. I don't really look at it. So I don't know. For me, I don't know if it's worth it for me to upgrade it. To be honest with you.
Yeah, it would probably be a good idea to go online and look at the guy who actually makes them. He makes a lot of YouTube videos, and he'll go through and show you exactly the difference between the old version and the new version, and what the new version is capable of doing. It's pretty cool. To me, I think it would be well worth it, but you know, I know with the work situation that you're doing, you're not 100% sure, you know, guaranteed work in the next, you know, coming months. So I would probably, you know, if you've got one and you don't actually need it this minute, I'd probably hold off too and wait and see what the economy is going to do.
Yeah, I got to dump some stuff too. I want to dump this TS-2000. I have the Neumann microphone I want to dump. I'm going to put those on eBay in the next week or two. I might bring the TS-2000 up to the swap meet on Saturday and see if I can make some contacts with somebody, and maybe I can dump it there. But I don't know if you knew about, there's a swap meet going on up in Claremont on Saturday morning.
I did not know about it until you had just mentioned it to Fred a little while ago. Yeah, you know what? I have never been to a hamvention in my life. You would think, you know, being licensed for 40 plus years, I'd at least, you know, go to one of them. I want to. I'd love to go to one of them. And I've lived in places where they weren't that far away. I don't know. I guess at one time in my life, you know, my family wasn't really interested in that stuff, and we like to go together anywhere, you know, wherever we go somewhere, we like to go together. But now that my wife is ham radio operator, and so is my oldest son, I could probably talk them into driving down and going there, but I would have to be the one to, you know, really push it to go there.
Copy. It's at 6 a.m. 6 a.m. to 11 a.m., bright and early. Keith, are you thinking about going up there Saturday?
50-50.
I'm about 75-25 for going.
That means no.
I almost never have a Saturday off, so I might be able to enjoy to go up there. So I'm probably going to end up doing it.
The biggest bummer is it's so early. I mean, like, you show up like at 10 o'clock, it's pretty much already over with, you know?
Yeah, I was probably going to get there early, like 7 or 8. probably closer to 7:30 though.
Yeah, that's more realistic. But like showing up at 6 a.m. for me, I'd have to leave at 5 a.m. That just doesn't sound fun at all.
I remember I went to one of those TRW ones out in I think it was Hawthorne or Torrance or something. I can't remember where, but it was somewhere out in LA. And I got there at 8, and they're like starting to pack up.
Everything was sold out, right? Or all the junk was the only thing left.
And it was all computers and stuff. But I was looking for radios.
Yeah, I spoke to David Bozo 12 because he went last time, and he said that was a good thing about this one in Claremont. It was 100% ham gear, no refrigerators or computers or any of that garbage.
That's correct.
Speak of the devil.
Yeah, if you had to get back in the radio room after Mary got home. Yeah, I'm going to leave here at 4:30 in the morning, but I'm a seller.
You're gonna leave at 4:30 in the morning on Saturday?
Yeah, I'll leave here at 4:30. Takes me about 40 minutes to get there.
You'll have the prime spot.
Well, last time I left at 4 o'clock, and I got there at 4:40. I was the first one there, and it was like maybe 10 minutes, and 2 or 3 other people showed up.
How long were you there till finally the sun started shining?
No, we stayed till 11 o'clock. There wasn't. Let me ask like this: there was a lot of people there, but most of them were there just to shoot the ball and catch up because we haven't seen one another for a year.
I could make it up there and be back by noon. It wouldn't be that bad, actually. Still got the rest of the day.
Yeah, maybe we can do breakfast after.
We'll have to cut down on the donuts there, right?
As much as I love donuts, I love donuts, but I shouldn't be eating them. But I'll probably have some. I don't know. We'll see.
I can see myself having at least a cup of coffee and one donut.
And they're fresh.
Oh, maybe 2. There's some good restaurants downtown Claremont. I'm sure you've eaten at some of them, Greg.
Oh yeah, I frequent Elvira's over on Indian Hill and Foothill quite often, actually.
Yeah, that's that Mexican restaurant.
Yep, I'm actually supposed to meet somebody there for lunch next week.
Have you ever eaten at Walter's downtown?
Negative.
It's been a long time, but I used to like that restaurant.
Yeah, there's a restaurant that's always busy at, right off of the 10 and Foothill.
The 10 and Foothill?
Is it Indian Hill? No, maybe it's Indian Hill that I get off of the 10, but once I go up underneath the freeway, there's a restaurant on the left-hand side there, and it's also right before you get on the freeway. There's a restaurant there that's always busy.
The only thing I could think of right there is a Norm's.
Well, I'll get the name the next time that I get out there.
Yeah, Greg, let me think about it. There's a good chance I'll end up going for a few hours.
Now, if we can get Curtis to go, I know that's a heck of a drive for him. That's a solid hour.
Well, I'd make the drive just for that. If Curtis shows up, I'm there. No pressure, Curtis.
Hey, where there's donuts, that's where I go.
Ha ha!
And yes, they are not good for you, but I eat them.
It doesn't make you a bad person, Curtis.
No, it just makes me fat. Yeah, I have eaten at Elvira several times. A fantastic restaurant.
In recent times?
Probably about 8 months ago or so.
Oh, excellent. I didn't know you ventured down this way very often.
Oh, yeah. I used to tromp around there all the time. I used to play rock and roll music down around Foothill many, many years ago, and kind of sort of grew up in Huntington Beach, Westminster, lived in Pomona for quite a while. So, yeah, I've been all over that place.
Curtis, what years were you living in Pomona?
Oh, boy, that was like 75, somewhere in there.
Okay, I was still in high school then. Did you ever play at the Boar's Head? They used to have a couple of them. One was in Upland, one was in, I think, Rancho Cucamonga or Alta Loma.
I used to play a lot at a place called Walter Mitty's Rock and Roll Grill Emporium in Pomona, and the other place I used to play a lot at was Bodine's, which I think it burned down to the ground. And then there was another place called The Test, which was a really old winery converted into a nightclub.
Yeah, I used to play in the Top 40 band. We used to play, like I said, the Boar's Heads. One was on Foothill and Mountain in Upland.
Yeah, there were a lot of nightclubs on Foothill.
It was Elvira's in Claremont there on Indian Hill and Foothill. Very good place. Been there a few times. They also have another one up in Upland on Foothill as well. The closest cross street I would say is probably between Campus and Euclid on the north side of Foothill. If you're local to Southern California, check it out. And if you're new to this to the stream here, to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and jump in, say hi in the chat. I always love to say hi to everybody in there. This is Greg, K6EGG.
Is Andy out there?
Hey, J6BE, beautiful downtown Horsetown, Norco. Yes, sir. Good evening.
Hey, Andy, you considering going on Saturday?
I might.
Same here.
I'm as committed as y'all.
My problem is I don't want to buy anything.
I am in a similar boat.
I kind of spent my wad here lately.
I refuse to say that out loud.
What's that, Curtis?
When I go shopping, I always buy something, or I don't go shopping.
I'm sure I will end up buying something there, but I really probably shouldn't.
That antenna that Fred was mentioning, it's called it's made by Hustler, and it is a Charlie Golf Tango 144.
I think I found it. Let me go back and see if that matches up.
I think it's like 5.2 dB gain. It is a collinear. It is 5/8 wave over 1/4 wave, so it's I think it's 7 foot or 8 foot tall, something like that.
Charlie Golf 144, is that what you said?
Yeah, Charlie Golf Tango 144.
Oh, I think the Tango has the mount probably. Yeah, that's a nice looking antenna there.
Yeah, I bought one back in the mid-'70s, and it was pretty big, and it was. I mean, you can't hide it. Everybody sees it when you drive around the corner.
Is the 144 meter a 2-meter antenna only?
Yeah, it's just 2 meters.
At least there would be no question on whose is longer, right? Too much?
I would actually buy another one, but if I did, I wouldn't be able to park my car in the garage.
That's the bummer of it, but I've got to pretty much take anything off that I drive into the garage with.
But they advertise it as the highest gain mobile antenna you can buy for 2 meters.
Well, I see a Diamond Nancy Romeo 22 Lima is a 96-inch, 6.5 dBi gain. I'm reading too many things while I'm talking here. UHF mount. It's 2 5/8 wave plus a quarter wave. 97 inches. That would knock out some lights at gas stations, I would think.
Oh yeah. That would definitely that would be really big. Let's see, my GP6 is 2 5/8 waves, and I think it's like 11 feet tall.
Yeah, this one's 96 inches, so just over 8 feet, right?
Heck yeah, pick one of those up. That'd be cool.
I'll put 2 of them on, one on each mirror, and be a truck driver.
Yeah, you can co-phase them, from left to right and up and down. I mean, straight ahead and reverse.
Yeah, and then I'll buy an air horn. Or I could do a 1/4-inch spike in the roof and not have to take it off.
Hey, those work great, especially if you're downtown in these cities with tall buildings. That's like the best antenna you can use.
Oh yeah, with a nice ground plane, they work good, but probably not for sideband too much.
Yeah, I was thinking about making a couple 1/4 wave ground planes and phasing one of them 180 degrees from the other and getting some gain. It's supposed to work pretty good, but I don't know. I think it's something that it wouldn't give me any more gain, or it'll give me gain, but not any more than what I already have.
Hey Curtis, you ever seen the police cars that have 4 identical antennas mounted on the corners? Are they doing directionality with that, do you think? Do they have a switch in there for that? It seems like that would be too much to think about while you're driving a car, but what do you think?
I have seen people that many years ago when they used to do T-hunts, that they would put, but usually they used about, I think, 7 or 8 antennas, all the same kind, a little short 1/4 wave, and they would have a mechanism, a sequencer that would spin it around, and it would be able to tell what direction signals are coming from. But I don't think the police do that, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
I just thought it was strange. They appear to be the same exact antenna on all 4 corners of like the Explorer, or I've seen it on even the old Crown Vics or what have you. But I always thought, gosh, what are they doing with that?
Hey, Andy.
Yes, sir?
Ask Curtis about that antenna I was telling you about. He's one to get. Ask him for the model number.
No, we've already been there, done that, sir.
Oh, I missed that. I missed that conversation. I was listening to the other radio.
Are you still stuck in Africa?
No, I'm changed. Do you know the model number of that antenna? I'd like to look it up again.
I forget, 144, so it was a something Tango. COT, Charlie Oscar Tango 144, I think.
Wasn't that CGT? CGT?
That's right. CGT 144.
See, Curtis, I listened to you.
Okay, go. Give it to me slowly, not so fast. I know you know it. I want to know it.
Charlie Golf Tango 144.
Okay, Charlie Golf Tango 144 by Hustler.
Si, senor.
Oh,
You're talking about the 4 antennas on top of the car, so I wanted to bring those up. Those are Secret Service vehicles, actually, I've seen.
The Diamond Nancy Romeo 22 Lima. It's got another 12 inches on that thing, if you know what I mean.
That looked great on your Volt, Greg.
The 4 antennas?
Just think of that 96-incher.
97, don't shortchange it.
Oh, 97-incher. Yeah, even better.
It's not about the size.
In the San Francisco area.
I keyed over you, Curtis. Sorry.
I would say that antenna would work perfect.
HRO got it in shock.
To San Francisco and drive around the hill.
There you go.
Of course, I'm referring to the trolley cars that get all their electricity from the overhead wires. I think they still have that.
Showing us the current events, Greg.
You know, I keep on forgetting that I upgraded my software for my OBS, and when I press certain buttons, it goes to what I'm watching. So I'm kind of multitasking. I'm watching videos on YouTube as well. So, yeah, sometimes stuff pops up there that's not supposed to pop up.
Look at the pretty colors.
I used to have hotkeys on my my keyboard, and the new update took those away for some reason or changed them. So I end up hitting black or going to black, and my audio cutting away sometimes. So that seems to be the new thing for this software too. So I apologize for those of you watching on the stream. I'm usually cleaner than this.
It's got to be the drinking.
I thought you were trying to do that. You were trying to show us some stuff.
I was earlier. The antennas and stuff I was, but I was watching a video of a shooting, and that popped up for some reason. I don't know why.
Fred? Bueller?
Yeah, I'm here looking at some K6 West.
You gonna go buy a 97-incher tomorrow?
85-incher.
Gonna leave 12 inches on the table, huh?
It's an 85-inch.
You're gonna leave 12 inches on the table?
Why?
Because the Diamond is 97 inches, and it's a UHF mount, which you already have.
I didn't know they were talking about two different antennas here.
Yeah, I said you got to look up the Diamond Nancy Romeo 22L. Nancy Romeo 22L. I mean, if you want an extra 12 inches, there you go.
Okay, that's Nancy Romeo what?
22 Lima.
Okay, and that's by Diamond, huh?
Yes, sir.
And how tall is that one?
97 inches, sir. It's 2 5/8 waves and a quarter wave, all slammed into one.
Whoa. What's the dB gain on it?
Says 6.5.
Oh, that's more than this one.
Well, size does matter, sir.
Okay, an NR22L. Hold on.
And hello, Andy, again, watching over in Europe. This good morning to you there.
And good morning to Andy watching over in Europe on the YouTube channel.
Hello, Andy.
What's up?
AJ60 Apple Valley.
WA6QXA, Long Beach, California.
AJ6BE, Norco.
And K6EGG, beautiful Chino, California.
Fred.
Kilo to number 6, Oscar 0, Knott's Berry Farm in Cerritos, California.
I like the way you shamed him into it.
I always thought Knott's Berry Farm was in Buena Park.
Well, we moved the berries.
Depends on your pitch, I guess.
Hey, how'd you guys find this NR22L? That's another tin I didn't know about. Amazing.
I've been trying to hold out on you, Fred. I was going to be the big strap in the mobile, but thought I'd share my secret today. I'm a giver.
Well, did you get it yet?
I got to get the radio in the car first.
Okay.
So go pick one up. They got them in stock supposedly, although I don't trust the website. And see how she does, so I don't have to waste my money.
HRO's got the NR22L in stock too?
I think it said, well, it's got the green check mark, so it appears that it should, but I've had that fail me before.
Oh, yeah. I like what it says on her. This is a tall antenna.
You might hit something.
Not on my bicycle.
Well, that's true. Be a great way to test it. When you go down there, pick up 3 or 4 of them and give me one, would you?
All right. I'm on my way. Can you email me your credit card number? I'll go get it right now.
Roger, roger. Alex, a little help? Wah, wah, wah.
It feels like a Friday night to me, and I have no idea why.
Yeah, don't rush things.
Oh, this is my Saturday and my Saturday and my Saturday, and tomorrow's Saturday is my Saturday too.
So jealous.
Yeah, I'm retired 2 months out of the year.
I bought a rather cool gadget this weekend. I bought this little thing that plugs into the headphone jack on the 9700, and it transmits Bluetooth. And I have a Bluetooth headphone set made by a company called Aftershocks, and it goes around the back of your head. It does not go into your ear. It doesn't even cover your ears. It just attaches to the side of your, kind of around your ears a little bit, and it does not have any speakers at all. It vibrates your skull, and that's how you hear the sound. So it works good. I've been using it on my 9700, and it transmits, I think up to 50 feet away, so I can kind of monitor whatever frequency I want and walk around my house. It works pretty cool.
Vibrates your skull?
Yeah, I guess the company that designed it, they made it for the military, so that when they're out in the field, they don't want to have anything covering their ears because they want to be able to hear if the enemy's coming up. Yeah, and it goes around the back of your head, has no speakers, it vibrates your skull, and that's how you hear the sound, and it works really good.
And it doesn't give any sound out to where others could hear it. I like that. That's cool.
Yeah, you can pick yourself a pair up at Best Buy. I think they have two versions. The one I have, I think, is like $125, and then they have a cheaper one for, I think, $70. So, and the batteries last forever. It's really a cool thing.
How does it vibrate? I mean, how does it sound? Like the vibration sound?
You don't even notice it when you listen to it. All you're doing is you're hearing music, and it plays. It's not as good as earphones that go over your ears, where you get that full, 20 hertz to 20,000, but it sounds really good.
And what's that called again?
It's made by a company called Aftershocks, which is, I think, after then SHOTZ. So you can look them up online on Best Buy.
Now, Curtis, is there two different devices? Is there a Bluetooth device that hooks it to the radio, then that other, the earphone device, or is it all one piece?
Yeah, the earphone thing, my son bought it for me for Father's Day, so I use it to listen to music off my cell phone. And then the Bluetooth transmitter thing I bought from Best Buy, I think it was yesterday. And it's a transmitter receiver, so you can either have it transmit, which that's what I use it for when I plug it into my headphones in the 9700, and it transmits a Bluetooth signal, and I have it paired to this new headphone thing I got. Or that little Bluetooth transmitter receiver, you can have it receive instead of a transmit, but it can only do one thing at a time. And it works really good.
And for those watching on the stream, I just put it up briefly. Pretty cool stuff. I'm interested to see how that sounds.
Yeah, you can listen to music. Crank it up, and you can still talk to people. They don't even know you're even listening to music. The only problem with the little transmitter doodad thing is that it does have a slight latency or delay, because I was trying to use it so I can talk, on my radio and monitor my voice while I'm talking, and it has a very, very short delay, but it's enough to kind of bug me. So when I use it, I just use it to listen, to receive, and I don't use the monitor function, because I can hear my voice perfectly when I'm talking without using headphones.
Yeah, that's the problem I have in the shack with my processor here that I'm using for the live stream. It has a slight delay. It's almost like an echo. So it's just enough to mess up your inner ear. I'm sure it's probably a similar delay.
Yeah, my oldest son, he bought it because he has a young, son that's only 10 months old, and him and his wife like to watch TV at night, and they can't turn the volume up on the TV or they wake the baby up, so they got this little thing hooked up to the headphone jack of their TV, and they can listen to they have the same headphones, the ones that Aftershock, and they watch TV with them. They said, they don't notice any delay in lip syncing, but when you're listening to yourself talking on the radio, there is enough delay where it bothers me.
Yeah, I absolutely hate that. It's just enough delay. That's sort of the newer electronics that bugs me. We do some voice over IP stuff at work. They say there's not much delay, but it's just enough that you sense it in your inner ear down your neck. So to me, it kind of confuses me when I chat, when I talk. Like even right now, I'm on the verge of half the time I'm talking on the stream, I'm mumbling because I'm trying to get over the echo sound.
Yeah, it bugs me too, even though it's very minute, but I think somebody, it makes you kind of think like somebody's talking to you, so it kind of bugs you. So, those headphones they are really cool. They work great.
Well, I got work blowing up. We got some issues on the 57 freeway. I got to run, guys. AJ6BE clear.
57 freeway, what's happening?
Have a good evening.
We're doing some paving work, delivery over there, and the guys on the job site have a machine that broke. They're asking our dump trucks to do things that dump trucks are not designed to do in order to compensate for it. And now I got all the trucks that are on that job telling me they're going to leave if the guy doesn't change his mind and do something different. So good times had by all. 7-3.
Oh boy, K6 West.
I'm going to scoot also, WA6QXA. It's kind of starting to fade a little bit. So we'll talk to you guys later. I'll be thinking about that Saturday event over in Claremont.
Excellent. WA6QXA and Andy AJ6BE, you guys have a good evening.
No, I never been there.
You been there?
No, I have not.
Oh, do you know how to get there?
Greg has the directions. He's posted them before.
Oh, where do you post them? Where at?
He did it here on the live stream before.
Oh, okay. It said Claremont off what freeway?
It's between the 10 and the 210 freeway. It's off of Foothill Boulevard. And, Foothill Boulevard.
Oh, off of Foothill Boulevard, okay.
1580 North Claremont Boulevard, Granite Creek Community Church.
So, you get off at 10?
Yes.
You get off at 10 where? Where do you get off at 10 at?
Probably your best bet is Indian Hill.
What was that?
Your best bet is Indian Hill, I believe.
Hills, okay, then head north, right?
Yep.
You been there before?
I know where it is, but I have not been to that particular swap meet, no.
Okay. Hey, Keith, how'd you like Flo's?
He gone.
Oh, you must be going to Flo's.
He said he really enjoyed it.
Yeah, Flo's is a different kind of old-fashioned restaurant, old-fashioned cooking over there.
I used to do a lot of electrical work at Chino Airport and used to eat there all the time. My favorite was their full order of biscuits and gravy.
Biscuits and gravy, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Curtis, I like your YouTube video. It's very nicely done. I was very impressed.
Well, thank you. I should have probably did it over because I was saying some things like, here's my antenna, and I didn't notice it when I was using my camera that I didn't lift the camera up high enough so you can actually see the antenna. And I didn't notice that until I actually posted it. So anyway, but I'm just going to leave it the way it is. Anyway, I'm going to probably jump out of here too, and it is 9:25, and I'm going to find something to watch on TV. So you guys have a fun one tonight, Fred and Greg. Talk to you later. AJ60.
AJ60. I noticed you mentioned my name in the video, but that could have been Fred the Great. Who knows? You should have said Fred K6West, but you just said Fred.
Well, I can always go back and edit that if you want me to.
Yeah!
Got my callers in there. By the way, Curtis, have a nice evening, and I did like that video. Having it being perfect makes it perfect because it's YouTube and you just were being yourself. So leave it the way it is, man. It looked great.
All right, I'll just leave it the way it is. I got to find me something else to video. I don't know. Maybe I'll build something, videotape it, or something. It seems to be the wave of the future. Everybody has their own YouTube channel, which is kind of cool. Anyway, talk to you guys later. AJ60, Apple Valley.
Okay, there. Before you go, Curtis, how you doing with the doctor? Everything going okay?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Fantastic. No problems at all. The only big news up here in the high desert is my father-in-law, which my wife and I have been being his caregiver for 9 years. He passed away about 5 days ago, so that's been keeping us busy lately. We just had his service yesterday, but you know, he's somebody that I've known for over 40 years, and it's hard to we're not used to coming home and he's not here. So other than that, but he was suffering pretty bad. So we're really glad that he's not in pain anymore, and he's where he wanted to be with his wife.
Yeah, well, God sent him on his way with peace. 73's AJ60 in High Desert. We'll catch you later, KN6West.
See you later, KN6West, AJ60. That was Fred the Great.
And Fred, you have a good evening too. I'm going to take off myself. This is Greg, K6EGG, saying goodnight to Fred, KN6OS. Take care. Have a good evening.
73's K6EGG, north of the Chino Airport, on the other side of the cactus tree there, KN6West.
All right. That was some streaming of some ham radio tonight in Southern California. We had most of the normals pop in and out over the course of the, let me see here. I was on about 2.5 hours here tonight here in Southern California. It is about, we're stroking over 9:30 right now. I'll probably be back on tomorrow night. And Wednesday night, Thursday night, I probably will not be on. Actually, Friday night technically is my anniversary, but I'm going to spend some time out of town with my wife and disconnect. We're going to both turn off our phones and spend the evening together, just the two of us, with no baby, no 3-year-old. My sister-in-law is going to take care of my daughter for us, which is very nice, so we can spend our 10th anniversary together. So anyways, I just want to say good night to everybody, and I'll chat with you guys tomorrow. See you later, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you are new, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night. I'm trying to figure out how to go to black on this thing here. Let's see if it works tonight.